Yeah. This your favorite nephew cousin, right? Back with the Sunday school message and all that. But yesterday I was telling y'all this your favorite nephew cousin making videos greater than the one before. Making another video greater than the one before, right? Um, what's crazy is I had already kind of like got myself ahead, so this one a little fresh. But I want to say, shout out to people in the comments, that I've been helping and people that have been really chiming in. I didn't forget about you. We got new subscribers, we got likes, we got comments, trying to get themselves together, talking about they needed this word, they needed the inspiration. I want to say it's K something. I'm sorry, but cause I was been supposed to mean to get to you, but I was letting it do its thing. But anyway, we gonna jump into this Sunday school message. I do have the water. I don't have the gas for y'all right now because I feel like I've just woken up and I ain't putting no fruit in me or enough water in me to really kind of deal with that right now. But yeah, the Sunday school message. I hope everybody was great. This ain't gonna take too long because I really want to say, once you start loving what you do, the universe opens up for you, right? And I know that's probably something y'all probably didn't see coming, but I see a lot of us, we just kind of be walking around with zombies, no purpose, and just kind of just going with the flow. But if you start loving what you do and then figure out what it is that you really love to do and just keep doing it, the universe is gonna open up for you, bro. Seriously, cause a lot of us, we just be out here living. We don't really be knowing what we really want to do. Yeah, we went to school. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, we got that. But are we fulfilled? Is that what we really want to do? Yeah, we got this new house. Yeah, we got this, that, and the third. But is it fulfilling you? Is it something you really want to do? Then the mind thickens and the plot thickens, right? Cause it's like I say, you'll see people that just, you'll look at them, you be like, man, they got everything. Ooh, they got this, that, and the third. And then those be the most bored people on the planet, or unfulfilled people on the planet, or just the people that just, you be like, why they don't seem like they care about everything? They have all this stuff in it, because that's probably not what is fulfilling them. They probably still have a void in there. They probably still chasing the love of somebody that's no longer in their life, or chasing the love of their parents eternally that didn't want them, or whatever it is. They still chasing something because they trying to get fulfillment. And it's just like I say, loving what you do, the universe will open up on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get y'all in y'all feelings and y'all trauma. But I've noticed that a lot of us be empty, unfulfilled, and we just be running off fumes. The weed, liquor, pills, drugs, social media, attention. I was like, yeah, I'm kicking down the door a little bit. Yeah, like how we be chasing how people make us feel. Oh yeah, that's a drug too, right? We off them drugs, right? Trying to find that fulfillment when in reality is pretty much how God is keeping you and blessing you to be better and better each day. To get it together, right? Right. I can talk about that. Like I say, we chasing so many things to fill that void, or whether, like I say, whether it came from childhood or adulthood trauma and stuff like that. Like, what's crazy is like most of us, I can really say that most of us probably had the same childhood, right? Most of us, and then some of us didn't go through nothing in our childhood, and it was great. It was great until they got in adolescent years. I'm talking about adolescent years. Parents got a divorce, or parents just start struggling out of nowhere, and it just wasn't the same. And then, or everything was probably good teenage and adolescent years, and then when you was almost into college or in high school, stuff just started getting real shaky. You was like, what is this? What is going on? What? God, why are you letting me go through this, right? Or like, I can't believe this is happening to me, right? It's just at some point we gonna go through it. But I want to tell you, if you're still here today in 2025 and you still hurt from all that's happened in 2014, 2016, 2015, 2009 even. Hey brother, hey sister, hey, it's okay to move on from that. Cause you are not that same person anymore. They can't hurt you no more. They're probably not in your life no more. They didn't think you were gonna make it. You're bigger than that program that they wanted you in, right? Like I'm just talking to y'all. I hope y'all feel this one seriously, because it's like the moment you start loving what you do, or figure out what you love to do and then just do it, the universe gonna open up for you. And even with me, it's just like I'm doing some stuff that I love, and like, bruh, I'm putting in pain doing it, and my life is turning around. Like this whole year, it just my life did like a whole 180. It was ups, downs, and turnarounds. Believe me, but it was mostly good. It's just sometimes you're gonna go through stuff. Like no matter who you are, you're gonna go through something. Like I say, people that you be thinking you have it all figured out don't really be having it all figured out, and they still be searching, right? Don't let them fool you with their lifestyle that they be trying to proceed to bring to y'all on here. I be telling y'all that on the daily, because I promise you it's something that they lacking, right? It's probably something that they lacking and they just can't figure it out. Or deep down they probably are happy or content with what they have, but it's just like that's what they have, right? You have to focus on what you want to do so the universe can bless you and look out for you, right? That, and I was thinking to myself, it was a message that I was really thinking about, that I was it was like I don't know, lately I just been thinking about like a lot of the advice I have gave people even over the years, even as a teenager. I've always had the gift to give great advice, to see the bigger picture, to see um just more than what people were seeing, just the overseer. I feel like I can say, I want to say, you know what, fuck it. I mean, forget it. I'm sorry. Forget it. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. You know what, forget it. I was, I don't know if I was born to do this, but it's like, it's a gift that I have. It's just like advice, seeing the bigger picture, understanding really both sides of almost any argument, right? And it took a while. And what I've learned is a lot of people not going to take your advice, and you and it sucks, because it's like, why, if you're not gonna take my advice, why waste my time? But people have to go through it. But that's a whole nother thing. But like I was saying, on the advice, I was just thinking about a lot of the advice that I gave to people, and I was trying to pretty much like think of, hey, sometimes I have to take my own advice. And it's like through the years people was telling me, hey, sometimes you just might have to take your own advice. And this is like lately I just been thinking about that. I was thinking about the advice that I had. She was basically like a little sister to me. I remember we were at her house. Yeah, she was basically my sister. We were at their house or whatever. It was something we were doing, and I think me and my brother were coming back from somewhere, and she was like in the bathroom, stressed out, crying, about to cut her hair and all that stuff. And it's like I had talked her down. And my brother's like, man, she alright. I was like, bro, what's up? So I was really talking to her, and she was basically saying she didn't want to do what her parents were making her do. And she was like younger than us. She was about like 13. I would say 13, 14. We were probably like 17, 18, right? And then like we were just really talking or whatever, and I told her, hey, you got to figure out what you want to do, because whether they know it or not, you have dreams that you want to pursue, and it's just like, don't let nobody stop you. And she was telling me what she wanted to do, and I was like, oh, that's way more manageable than what the dreams that I have. And it's like, I know you can reach that. And sure enough, now she's probably one of the biggest people that do hair and makeup and stuff like that. And it's just like, I was getting it right, but you know, hey, some people need that push. But and then the universe opened up for her because she had a plan and she was early. It was just like I admired that when I looked around and thought about it, because it was like, man, you know, I didn't have people to tell me that I needed a detailed plan to chase the dream that I was wanting, even though the dream for me was, one thing, but it was like it's way harder than what I'm not saying what she was doing wasn't hard, but it's way more. My dream that I want to do is way less obtainable. Let's just say that, few people making what I was trying to do. And then I didn't have the resources or stuff like that. But her, she had her plan. She thought about it. I was telling her, you need to start writing it down. And if that's what you want to do, let nobody stop you. And sure enough, because I think she was going I think she was like in ballet or some dance rehearsal or something. And like I was like, why don't you just let this be your last year of dance and just tell them that you don't want to do dance and you want to focus on other stuff? And I was like, yeah, do that. And I'm pretty sure she did it. But like I say, find what you love to do and let the universe open up for you. That was the message here. But yeah, like I said, I was just thinking about the advice that I gave her, and it's just like I wish I had somebody to tell me that, but I'm gonna just have to, be honest, follow my own advice. That's what it is. But this is your favorite nephew cousin, making every video greater than the one before. And this was the Sunday school message, and it was entitled, yeah, find and love what you do so the universe can open up for you. We out.